position, feet in line, stroll of fun, that's mighty fine. Check your bridge, 'cause it should be eking out at you and me. Now it's time to take a bath. Hi, my name is Lori Niles, and this is McKinley's first grade Suzuki violin program.
Craig just put his chair right next to me.
The famous Japanese violin teacher Shinichi Suzuki said, "Every child can learn." When the great cellist Pablo Casals saw all the young children that Suzuki taught playing so beautifully, he uttered his most famous words, "Maybe it is music that will save the world." Every child is a talented child given the chance to learn. Over the last 2 years at McKinley School in the Pasadena Unified School District, I've been teaching first graders how to play the violin using a modified Suzuki method. These children come from very diverse backgrounds, both racially and economically. Each child has 2 violin classes a week, a lesson class of 12 kids where we learn new skills, and a group class of 24 kids where we use games and activities to reinforce skills they already know.
Well, you can practice more than that. Is there a place where you can put your violin where your baby brother won't get it?
My brother's here.
Okay, Caitlin, you're in the blue row. Right. How are you today? Are you looking forward to playing for the kindergartners? Yes.
What I've been teaching them is by no means easy, but because they feel motivated by music, these children have learned advanced concepts involving language, math, permutations with numbers and letters, complex tactile skills, verbal skills, pitch recognition, rhythm, and more.
Hello, boys and girls.
Hello, Mrs. Niles.
I am ready to teach you.
We are ready to learn.
Scoop up your violins and grab
If we want our children to grow into well-rounded citizens, music is essential to their education. And one side benefit is this: it will raise their test scores in math and reading. With motivation, a great deal of learning can happen.
Boom. To the A. Bunny nose is pink, pink. Boom. To the E. Bunny paws are pink, pink. Boom. Bunny tail is pink, pink.
Another Suzuki concept that we used for this program is this: teach only one thing at a time. That means that during a lesson, only one new concept should be introduced at a time. Then the old ones are reviewed.
The A string. Over. Land as softly as a butterfly on the A.
The lessons in the first grade violin program are meant to break down all the skills involved in violin playing, in performing as a group, and in making music. They involve clapping rhythms, finger tapping, putting numbers to fingers, singing, looking at charts, matching pitches, identifying notes, and finally playing songs.
Actually, Nicholas, can you come down our door and join? You can smile. Can't go crazy. Can you say hello, first graders?
Hello, first graders.
And my violin friends, can you say hello, kindergartners?
Hello, kindergartners.
They have to have motivation for every step of the process, so I made just about everything into a game or a song. I had a lot of help. I used the Suzuki ideas that have been passed along from probably hundreds of very creative teachers. That is another Suzuki concept. He felt the teachers should share ideas. There are no secrets to teaching. At least there shouldn't be if we care about our children and about our future.
Baby, mom, and pop, pop. 2 down. Hopping to the top, top. 3 down. Will they ever stop, stop?
that they played at home to get good at it. What does practicing mean? Can anybody answer that? You can answer that, yeah?
That means persevere.
Persevere. It also just means playing it a whole bunch of times. Getting it right and playing it a whole bunch of times, right? A wise teacher once told me that the key to teaching a child how to play the violin, or to anything, is one thing and one thing only: make them practice. It sounds simple, but it's not. At McKinley, before I started this year's batch of 55 first grader violin students, I required that their parents either come to a meeting or talk with me. Having parental involvement is essential, and the more parents understand the expectations and what's going on in the program, the better they can help. They all wanted to help. They were thrilled that their children were getting an opportunity to learn an instrument. And I set those starting expectations high. I told them I wanted them to practice 7 days a week. And before you say it, we gotta clap for Caitlin. She did a great job. Children had a practice chart to fill out every week and a chart on the wall where they could add a sticker next to their name if they'd practiced at least 3 times in a week. Those charts are full of stickers. This year, to help students be able to practice each new skill, I created very short videos for each concept and compiled them on a special website. After learning the concept in class, they could practice at home with the help of their computer. This worked very well, even better than I thought it would. Not only did it help the students to understand, but it also helped their parents understand. I still send home weekly assignment sheets, but there's just no substitution for being able to see and hear something done the correct way. Very often students would say, "I saw you on the internet last night," and their parents were very familiar with me and they said, "I see you so often at home on the computer, I feel like I know you."
One down, F sharp. Little ones are short, short. One up, that's an E. Leprechauns are short.
Suzuki lived through 2 world wars and he saw his country and his people devastated. His simple idea was this: put musical instruments into children's hands instead of guns, so they grow into people of noble character.